way to think about it is like a financial GPS. So think about this, Deb. If you were going to take a road trip from Michigan to LA, before you left, you'd probably put it in Google Maps, right?
Yep.
Okay, or if you were old school, you'd at least take a Rand McNally, but you probably wouldn't just drive west, right?
Right.
Why?
Because it would take them forever to get there, and you wouldn't be efficient, and
Right.
get lost.
You might get there,
Yeah.
but it's probably not going to be the fastest route, right? Okay. So everybody understands having a map and a plan when it comes to a couple of day road trip. Ironically, most people don't use that same logic when it comes to their financial roadmap, right? They're just kind of doing the best they can with what they have. Okay, so out of curiosity, Deb, do you and Jeff have a written plan that details these sorts of things? Or are you kind of doing what most are doing, just trying to do the best with what you have?
Yeah, trying to do the best with what we have.
Okay. So roadmap, right? Here to LA, you probably put it in maps, right? Or take along a Rand McNally, okay? So we'll call it Rand Mc. But you probably wouldn't just start driving west, right?
Right.
Okay, that's an engagement question. Wouldn't drive west, right? Why not? Because we probably get there. Well, you could probably get there, but it wouldn't be the best way, right? Okay,
It
so
wouldn't be the fastest.
right. So most people understand that when it comes to taking a road trip, but don't apply the same logic when it comes to their financial roadmap, right? Okay, so most people understand when it comes to a road trip, but not their financial roadmap, okay? They're just kind of doing the best they can with what they have available to them, okay? So do you have a written plan that goes over these things? Or are you doing what most are doing? You're just trying to do the best that you can with what you have. So do you have a plan, or are you doing the best you can with what you have? Okay, so this is the road trip part of the script. So let me say it again. So Rick, the best way to think about it is kind of like a financial GPS. So if you and Andrea are going to take a road trip from here to LA, before you left, you'd probably put it in Google Maps, right?
Sure.
Or if you were old school, you'd take a Rand McNally. But you probably wouldn't just start driving west, right?
Right.
Why not?
We know where I'm going.
Yeah, you could probably get there, but it would take you a lot longer. It wouldn't be efficient, right? Okay. So everybody kind of understands the point of having a map and a plan when it comes to a couple of day road trip. Ironically, they don't use that same logic when it comes to their financial roadmap. They're just kind of doing the best they can with what's available to them, right? So, Rick, let me ask you a question. Do you and Andrea have a written plan that details these things? Or are you like most other people where you're just trying to do the best you can with what's available to you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
That's
great.
fine.
Everybody understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pair up with somebody new, 3 times back and forth. We're almost done, and then we're gonna put it together and role play it together, right? So your job is when you leave here that you could do this, right? You could get through this presentation with somebody, right? You're not gonna be perfect at first, but you can get through it, right? First you gotta get through it, then you improve it, then you master it, right? All right, so pair up, 3 times back and forth.